Ever wondered what really happens when Amish girls reach adulthood? Popular misconceptions about their lives at 18 create false narratives that ignore the complex realities of young women navigating traditional expectations and personal choices. Misconception 1: Freedom choice. Many believe that turning 18 automatically grants Amish girls complete freedom to leave their communities without consequences. The reality is more complex. While 8-year-olds can legally make independent decisions, family relationships, economic dependence, limited outside connections, and deep cultural roots make leaving extremely difficult. Most young women remain connected to their families and communities regardless of legal age, making choices based on relationships rather than arbitrary age milestones. Misconception 2: Rumspringa rules. Media portrayals suggest that Rumspringa involves wild partying, drinking, and complete rebellion against Amish values during the teenage years. In reality, Rumspringa varies significantly between communities and individuals. Many young women experience modest increases in social freedom, attending singing, group activities, and supervised courtship opportunities, rather than dramatic lifestyle changes. The period focuses more on social maturation and marriage preparation than rebellion. Most young people maintain strong family connections and community ties throughout this transitional period. Misconception 3: Marriage pressure. Popular belief suggests that Amish girls face immediate pressure to marry upon turning 18, with arranged marriages and limited choice in partners. The truth is more nuanced. While marriage is expected within the community, most young women have considerable input in partner selection and timing. Courtship typically involves mutual attraction and family approval rather than forced arrangements. Marriage ages vary, with many women marrying in their early 20s rather than immediately at 18. Community elders may facilitate introductions, but personal compatibility and mutual consent remain important factors in successful matches. Misconception 4: Education limits. A widespread misconception assumes that Amish girls' education ends abruptly at 8th grade with no further learning opportunities available to them. While formal schooling typically concludes after 8th grade, education continues through practical life skills, vocational training, and specialized knowledge relevant to community life. Young women learn advanced domestic skills, including cooking, baking, sewing, quilting, and household management that require sophisticated knowledge and expertise. Many develop business skills through family enterprises, learning accounting, customer service, and entrepreneurship within community-approved contexts. Some communities allow continuing education in practical subjects like health, agriculture, or traditional crafts that benefit community welfare. Reading and self-directed learning often continue throughout life, with many women becoming experts in areas like herbal medicine, childcare, or specialized crafts. The education system emphasizes practical application and community benefit rather than abstract academic achievement, but learning never truly stops at age 18. Misconception 5: Modern exposure. Many people assume that 8-year-old Amish women have lived in complete isolation from modern society and are shocked by basic technology or contemporary culture. This misconception ignores the reality of how Amish communities interact with the broader world through business, healthcare, and necessary social contact. Most young Amish women understand modern technology, current events, and contemporary culture through interactions with non-Amish customers, medical appointments, and community business dealings. They may not use smartphones personally, but they understand their function and purpose through observation and limited interaction. Shopping in conventional stores, visiting hospitals, and conducting business with non-Amish people provides regular exposure to modern society. Many work in family businesses that serve non-Amish customers, requiring understanding of contemporary expectations and communication styles. The difference lies not in ignorance of the modern world, but in conscious choice to maintain traditional practices despite awareness of alternatives. Their decisions reflect informed choice rather than naive isolation from contemporary society and technological options. Misconception 6. Career options. A common misconception suggests that Amish women have no career opportunities beyond traditional domestic roles, with marriage and motherhood as their only acceptable life paths. This oversimplification ignores the diverse economic roles that women play within Amish communities and the expanding opportunities available to young women. Many Amish women operate successful businesses, including bakeries, quilt shops, craft enterprises, and agricultural ventures that serve both Amish and non-Amish customers. These businesses require sophisticated skills in production, marketing, accounting, and customer relations that constitute genuine career development. Women often specialize in healthcare roles within their communities, becoming midwives, herbalists, or health coordinators who provide essential services. Teaching in Amish schools offers another career path that requires specialized skills and community respect. Some women work in family businesses handling bookkeeping, customer service, or specialized production roles that utilize their education and abilities. Others develop expertise in areas like organic farming, sustainable agriculture, or traditional crafts that create economic value. While motherhood remains highly valued, many women combine family responsibilities with meaningful work that contributes to community welfare and personal fulfillment, creating diverse life paths that extend beyond simple domestic roles. Misconception 7. Relationship rules. Popular media often portrays Amish courtship as heavily restrictive, with young women having no say in romantic relationships and facing severe limitations on social interaction with potential partners. This misconception oversimplifies the courtship process and ignores the agency that young women exercise within traditional frameworks. Amish courtship does involve community oversight and family input, but young women typically have significant influence over their romantic choices. They attend community social events, participate in group activities, and interact with potential partners through supervised but genuine social opportunities. The bundling tradition, often misunderstood by outsiders, involves supervised interaction that allows couples to develop emotional connections while maintaining appropriate physical boundaries. This system provides opportunities for conversation and relationship development within culturally acceptable parameters. Young women can refuse suitors and express preferences about potential partners, though they work within community expectations about appropriate matches. Families may suggest suitable partners or facilitate introductions, but personal compatibility and mutual attraction remain important factors. Courtship periods allow couples to assess compatibility through shared activities, community events, and family interactions. While the process differs from contemporary dating culture, it provides opportunities for relationship development and personal choice within traditional structures that prioritize long-term compatibility and community integration over short-term romantic attraction. Misconception 8. Family dynamics. A persistent misconception suggests that Amish parents maintain absolute control over their 8-year-old daughters, making all decisions about their lives, relationships, and futures without input from the young women themselves. This oversimplification ignores the complex family dynamics that actually characterize Amish households and the gradual transition to adulthood. While Amish families do maintain strong authority structures, the relationship between parents and adult children involves more negotiation and mutual respect than outside observers often recognize. Parents provide guidance and advice, but 8-year-old women typically have increasing input into decisions about their daily lives, work activities, and social relationships. The transition to adulthood occurs gradually, with young women assuming more household responsibilities and decision-making authority as they demonstrate maturity and competence. Parents often consult with their adult daughters about family matters and value their opinions on community issues. Economic interdependence means that families work together as units, but this collaboration involves contribution from all members rather than simple obedience to parental authority. Young women often manage significant household operations, family businesses, or agricultural activities that require independent judgment and decision-making skills. Disagreements between parents and adult children do occur, and families often work through conflicts using community mediation and extended family input rather than relying solely on parental authority. The goal remains family harmony and community integration, but achieving this requires input from all family members, including young adult women. Misconception 9: Community integration. Many outsiders believe that 1 8-year-old Amish women face intense pressure to conform perfectly to community expectations, with no room for individual personality or minor variations in behavior and interests. This misconception ignores the diversity that exists within Amish communities and the ways that young women find personal expression within traditional frameworks. Amish communities do maintain behavioral expectations and social norms, but they also accommodate individual differences in personality, interests, and talents. Young women often develop specializations in areas like gardening, cooking, crafts, or business that reflect their personal interests and abilities while contributing to community welfare. Social relationships among young women provide support networks and friendship opportunities that help navigate the transition to adulthood. These peer relationships offer emotional support and practical advice while maintaining community values and expectations. Community events, work projects, and social gatherings provide opportunities for young women to demonstrate their skills, develop leadership abilities, and gain recognition for their contributions. Success in these areas builds self-confidence and community respect while maintaining cultural traditions. Different Amish communities have varying levels of flexibility regarding personal expression, technology use, and interaction with the outside world. Young women often find communities whose practices align with their comfort levels and personal preferences, creating diverse experiences within the broader Amish culture. The community integration process involves finding balance between personal identity and collective values, rather than complete submission to uniform expectations. Young women who successfully navigate this balance often become respected community leaders who help guide future generations through similar transitions while preserving cultural continuity. Misconception 10: Future planning. Perhaps the most significant misconception about 1 8-year-old Amish women is that they have no control over their future plans and must simply accept whatever life circumstances their families or communities dictate without personal input or long-term goal setting. This belief fundamentally misunderstands how Amish young women approach life planning and decision-making. While Amish culture emphasizes community welfare over individual ambition, young women do engage in future planning within culturally appropriate frameworks. They consider factors like potential marriage partners, career development within community boundaries, and contributions they want to make to family and community welfare. Many young women develop long-term goals related to business development, specialized skills, or community leadership roles that require years of preparation and commitment. Some plan to expand family businesses, develop new enterprises, or gain expertise in areas like healthcare, education, or sustainable agriculture. Family planning discussions often involve input from young women about timing, family size, and household management approaches that affect their future lives significantly. These conversations reflect personal preferences and individual circumstances rather than simple acceptance of predetermined roles. Educational goals may include developing expertise in traditional crafts, learning specialized skills, or gaining knowledge that benefits community welfare. While these goals differ from conventional career planning, they represent genuine future orientation and personal development objectives. Some young women consider the possibility of joining different Amish communities that better match their personal values or preferences, requiring careful evaluation of different community practices and social expectations. The decision about whether to remain Amish or leave for the outside world represents perhaps the most significant future planning decision these young women face. This choice requires careful consideration of personal values, relationship priorities, and life goals, rather than passive acceptance of family expectations. Misconception 11. Technology interaction. A widespread misconception assumes that 1 8-year-old Amish women are completely technology illiterate and react with fear or confusion when encountering modern devices. This belief ignores the practical reality of how young Amish women interact with technology in their daily lives within community boundaries. Most young women understand smartphones, computers, and modern appliances through business interactions, medical appointments, and customer service roles in family enterprises. They may not own personal devices, but they comprehend their functions and can operate them when necessary for community or family needs. Many work in family businesses that require point-of-sale systems, basic computer operations, or communication with non-Amish suppliers and customers. This exposure develops practical technology skills within appropriate community contexts. The distinction lies not in technological ignorance, but in conscious choice about personal device ownership and daily usage patterns. Young women often demonstrate remarkable adaptability when technology serves community purposes while maintaining their commitment to traditional lifestyle practices that prioritize human relationships over digital connectivity. Misconception 12. Gender equality perspectives. Many outsiders assume that Amish communities completely suppress women's voices and that 1 8-year-old women have no influence in family decisions, community matters, or religious practices. This misconception oversimplifies the complex gender dynamics that actually exist within traditional Amish social structures. While Amish communities do maintain traditional gender roles, young women often exercise significant influence within appropriate spheres of authority. They frequently lead women's groups, organize community events, and provide input on family business decisions that affect household welfare and community relationships. In religious contexts, women participate actively in worship, contribute to spiritual discussions within gender-appropriate settings, and often serve as informal counselors and mediators in community conflicts. Their opinions carry weight in matters affecting children, family welfare, and community social dynamics.